In a genre that's best known for its big, bright love stories, Bollywood has a surprisingly rich history of horror movies. And of course, by surprisingly rich, I mean they're 18 kinds of crazy. G'day, I'm Marc Fennell and welcome to Bollywood for Beginners, where we celebrate all that's weird and wacky about the Indian film industry. And look, every country has their own B-movie king, that one guy that reigns over the cheap end of the movie market. But India has a family of them. Allow me to introduce the overlords of blood, the sultans of highly censored sex, the Ramsay brothers. Kumar, Keshu, Tulsi, Kiran, Shyam Ramsay, all of them the son of this man. F you, Ramsay. No comment. Now, together, this family made some of the most macabre horror films you will ever see. Just take Virana, which begins in some sort of pirate-themed sex dungeon before you realise it's actually a movie about a local witch with a thing for really clunky jewellery. She's captured in a nearby town populated entirely by moustaches, some with men attached. She's then publicly executed. However, she dispenses punishment from beyond the grave to our hero, let's call him Moustache number 1, by abducting his daughter and possessing her spirit. Now, Ramsay movies always cause problems with censorship with their liberal dosage of sexual innuendo, and Virana was no different, especially with its remarkably voluptuous wicked witch. You know, it's hard to pick my favourite thing about this movie. I mean, there's the overacting, the fact that at least one of the cast members seems to be suffering from a stroke. Perhaps it's just the editor's flagrant disregard for epileptics. But above everything, Virana proved that one overriding truth, that all decisions in life should be made by men with moustaches. Even that guy. Takana was another Ramsay masterpiece. A wealthy man, seen here played by God himself, lies on his deathbed and spurns his youngest son. The son, I think quite understandably, funnels his rejection complex into demon worship and sacrificing his own body to the resurrection of an ancient monster in the family sex dungeon. Seriously, am I the only one that doesn't have one of those? Anyway, there is an important lesson for Hollywood in here. Just because you're trying to scare the bejesus out of an audience does not mean you can't take a little bit of time out for a disco number. And finally, the one, the only, Bollywood Dracula. Banda Diwaraza follows the saga of one family and their multi-generational contact with a local demon. And in case you're wondering, yes, it turns out that singing is an effective method of repelling vampires. Also people with ears. Look, Banda was actually one of the Ramsay brothers' most successful films. Firstly, and perhaps most importantly, because the actor AJ Agarwal is genuinely frightening and monstrous. It's also the most atmospheric of the Ramsay movies, featuring the Kali Pahari ruins covered in this floating mist captured with really fluid camera work. So, you got your pirate-themed sex dungeon, a shape-shifting she-devil, and demonic disco. It's all part of the wonder of Bollywood horror.